What's good, y'all? Welcome back. It's your boy Maybe J, and today we have a video that is quite possibly something I've been waiting on for a very long time. Borderlands 4. Um, I had all the first, I had the second game, I had the third game, I had the fourth game. Now I will say I didn't have the fourth game. I will have the fourth game when it comes out, but I will say that since the second, it seems like the games are just dropping in quality. Like from the first game. I obviously I have not played it myself, but from what I've seen, the improvements from the first game to the second game, dramatic ass improvement. I mean, it just got completely better. Like they did everything right, and then from the second game to the prequels, started to dip off. It was basically the second game, but like some extra stuff. The story wasn't as good, you know. I mean, in my opinion, and then the prequel to the third game. I think the gameplay for Borderlands 3 top notch. I mean, there's obviously some things that they could have worked on, like the drop weight for legendary just wasn't legendary. I mean, we already know that everybody had a legendary. It was way too easy to get one. So hopefully they address that in this new game. Just the online experience as a whole just was clunky and it was a mess when it first came out, you know. So we know how that is. Disconnection issues all around. It was ridiculous. If you guys wanted to farm a boss, you had to leave the party, come back, and it's just hopefully we don't have to get into that ever again. So let's go ahead and see what they're cooking up with this fourth game, y'all.
Heyo, I'm Randy Pitchford, founder of Gearbox Entertainment. Today, we're giving you our deepest look yet at Borderlands 4. All the excitement, loot, and gnarly carnage all running on PlayStation 5 Pro.
Since creating the looter shooter genre nearly
Off rip,
16 years ago,
graphics are phenomenally better. I mean, it was already good at Borderlands 3, but the graphics is already. So I like what I see so
we've
far.
continued to refine the formula, delivering better loot, greater freedom, and endless mayhem. And
Bro,
with
look at them
Borderlands 4,
guns,
we
bro.
push things even further.
This is hands down our best Borderlands ever. All new movement, abilities, bigger and badder enemies, and a brand new planet. All in service of making you feel like a total badass.
It's the perfect entry point for new players, with incredible new places and a great story. And for all
Now, when he says perfect entry point for new players, let's talk about that. That's a slippery slope. I mean, because Elden Ring was a perfect entry point for new players when it came to like Souls like games and whatnot from software games. And it's a great game, phenomenal game, 10 out of 10, whatever. But the difficulty, they dumbed a lot of things down. They made a lot of things easier because it was trying to appeal to that mass sort of crowd, which is a good thing. It did well for them. But I don't know, man. It just makes you kind of nervous because entry point. What do you mean when they say that? It's like the systems that we as OG players have come to get used to. It's almost like you feel like they might just try to take that, dumb it down a little bit on the way. So we'll see. We'll see what it means. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go.
our longtime Borderlands fans, we're throwing back to our more grounded tone while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before. This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios. So enough talk, let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
All right, bet. Let's go.
Borderlands is an unforgiving sci-fi universe where life is cheap and guns are plentiful.
As
You
it
play as
should
a
be.
vault hunter, a badass.
Whoa, go back. Off rip. Go back. Let's break these vault hunters down. Look at these vault hunters, man. Oh, let me make sure I'm okay. Look at these new vault hunters. I'm a little bit because people are saying like they look boring. I ain't gonna lie, I did not see Shawty in the back left. Whoa, they put a black in this game. People say they look boring, but I don't know. I like their designs. I mean, especially old girl back left. She looks cool as hell. She's definitely probably gonna get mained. I mean, that's just what it is. I think they look cool. I don't understand how people are saying they look boring, unoriginal characters. Like how? I mean, I kind of get it when it comes to old boy right there in the middle, the big guy, but he just looked like your stereotypical brute type of guy. But everybody else, I really like their designs. And again, this is Borderlands, so they're going to come with options to customize your character and change your skin. So even still, I don't understand how you could complain about it. I mean, as long as their skill trees are good, because I feel like Borderlands 3, some characters, I'm looking at you, Amara, their skill trees and their abilities was garbage. Garbage. It was not good. So let's definitely see what they do with this. But I already know, like, Borderlands, when it comes to the customization, it's literally doesn't matter. Because in my opinion, Borderlands 3 characters were fucking terrible. I honestly think that their designs were worse than these characters' designs. But at the end of the day, it didn't matter because we know how Borderlands is. They're gonna have customizable skins for us to use. So who cares?
Today I'm playing as Vex, our new siren. She wields supernatural phase energy to devastating effect. She can use that energy to empower herself, or channel it to conjure deadly minions that fight alongside her.
Okay, I like it.
And because everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit. He can deconstruct an arsenal of weapons, like the razor-sharp arc knives.
So he's gonna be the Z's type of character
that you can play at launch.
The Z's. That's not even his name.
Borderlands 4 takes place on Kairos, an all-new planet steeped in conflict. For thousands of years, the Timekeeper kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines. Anyone who stepped out of line was brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
That is until 6 years ago when Alpha showed up. This rogue
I hope they don't take out psychos from the game, though.
At the end of Borderlands 3, by the legendary Vault Hunter Lilith. When it reappeared across the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Now people all across Kairos have started rising up. Some even ripping out their bolts. And chunks of their brain along with it.
Here it comes!
That's the situation our Vault Hunters have crash-landed into.
So now they got psychos as well.
Ready to explode, and you're the spark. As you explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters. Fan favorites return, like Zane and Moxie.
Wow, look at Zane,
You'll
man.
also meet new friends like Rush.
Look at Moxie, still look the same
And
age.
as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
Claptrap!
Last but not least is Echo 4. This
My
helpful
guy,
drone
man.
follows you everywhere. Hacking order tech, scanning the environment, and helping guide you to objectives. But enough of all that. Let's get into the game.
Thanks to our improved lobby system, it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly. And with full crossplay at launch,
So they
you
say.
can play with your friends on any platform.
Finally, I mean, crossplay.
Today,
Every game
we're
should be coming out with
venturing into
crossplay.
Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
This is just one of the 4 zones on Kairos that you can seamlessly explore. There's next to no loading time, just endless looting and shooting mayhem.
For our current mission, we need to break into a secret black site located deep in the mountains. One of the Timekeeper's generals, Vile Lichter, has been conducting grotesque experiments on locals. It's up to us to stop him.
All right, let's get moving. Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double
Okay.
jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add a ton of utility to combat.
So we're definitely going to be getting a lot of parkour platformer sequences. As soon as I've seen that gliding feature, bro, get ready to climb a bunch of shit, yo. Happens every time.
As you traverse, you'll uncover a vast and beautiful world. And to bring Kairos to life, we've introduced dynamic weather and events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
There's also plenty of local wildlife to contend with, like these Kratch, flying beasts who attack in flocks.
Here we've come across a silo, one of several new activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay experiences like this all across Kairos. There's no need to pick up a mission first. These are auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
So I don't know if you guys peeped it already, but if you look at the bottom right, you can see the I guess that's the new way to quickly switch between whatever weapons. I like that. I think that's beautiful. I mean, because I know before you could set up to at least 4 weapons to quickly swap between from, and that looks like it's gonna be still be the case. But now it looks like you just hit a button. There's no like menu that pops up. Maybe I don't know yet, but I like that. Like I feel like less is more. The less menus that are popping in your face as you're playing the game, the better. Because this is one of those games where it's fast paced. You in the middle of a firefight. The less shit that's popping in your face, you already got all these damage numbers and things like that popping up. So I like it. I like it. It's clean. It looks very clean.
Silos house old, decommissioned order tech that you can hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon. Now that we're in charge, we can fast travel to the silo. And as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault, a high-level dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
Let's get after it.
Okay, still no fall damage. That's good.
Another nice thing about silos is you can zip line up and take off.
Oh shit! Grappling hook. Yeah, it's gonna be some hella. It's gonna be hella
And if that's not fast
platform
enough for you,
sequences
you
in
can
this
always
game.
Pull out your personal vehicle, the Digirunner.
Fuck is this,
Just hop
Destiny?
on, hit boost, and get rolling.
You can customize the body, paint job, and
What
even
the hell?
handles.
And because this is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
Okay, I see that there's multiple. There's different types of vehicles, but
As you traverse, you'll encounter a host of dynamic
this shit look like
enemies.
Destiny, bro.
From border patrols to world bosses, there's always something to shoot and loot.
I don't know how I feel about
We're coming
that.
up on an order outpost. Let's see the new movement abilities in action.
Chaining our new traversal abilities together makes combat more dynamic than ever. You can dash in and out of melee attacks, dodge projectiles, or quickly reposition to gain an advantage.
I will say it looks cleaner. The combat, everything just looks a lot smoother. So it definitely looks good. Headshot. Yeah, whoever ever playing this though, this gotta be some type of scripted because they're playing this bitch hella slow. They are not playing it. They are not playing this at all like a Borderlands player. Cause when I tell you a Borderlands player is bouncing off the walls and this is shit, they're just moving hella slow. So I feel like this is definitely scripted.
Now I know that there's a vault fragment around here somewhere, but we've got a mission to get back to. Let's pull out Echo 4 to show us where to go.
Okay. All right, so now they got a waypoint
We're
system.
meeting up with none other than the Tigra Partali herself, Amara. She's a former vault hunter and exotic pet sitter from Borderlands.
Oh, so Amara's back? Damn, I was just talking shit about her.
Lilith, and is now helping us take down the Timekeeper.
Borderlands definitely needed a waypoint system,
Don't
though.
whine at me, homies. We'll play in a moment, huh? Oh, you agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full conversations with animals.
You don't use security like that unless you've got something to hide. This must be the path to the black site.
Agreed. But if Lilith is on the other side, I don't mind some property destruction.
Ooh, your specialty. Please, be my guest.
Come, let's throw some light on this black site of his.
She looked cooler here than she did in Borderlands 3, that's for damn sure.
Clear them out.
Co-op has always been at the heart of Borderlands, and we've put a ton of work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party. This way, everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
And you don't
No. No. No, hell no. If you join my party and my difficulty is on I forgot the difficulty names, badass or the hardest setting, and then you're on the easiest setting, hell no, because there's no reason that I should be over here dealing with what I'm dealing with, and you're just because if you're on the easiest setting, that means when you come through, you're gonna be blasting shit, and I'm over here nah. I don't know how I feel about that, man. Co-op wise, I don't know.
don't have to worry about loot ninjas stealing your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player.
I knew it, but I knew they were gonna make this game, dumb it down. They're gonna make it more accessible to the masses. It's one of the things that they're gonna do. Yep.
If you ever get split up, you can easily fast travel to your friends.
And two-player split screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op. Regardless of how you play, we just want you to be able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
What the hell is that?
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim feels like the product of Lictor's twisted mind. Another of his experiments. If he's doing this to creeps, I shudder to think what he's doing to Lilith. We need to get inside. That air vent. Let's check it out. Hermes is really creeped out in here. Not me, obviously. Hermes.
Now that we're in the black site, let's take a moment to talk about loot. In Borderlands
There we
4,
go.
each piece of gear comes from one of 8 manufacturers with their own characteristics and trademarks. There's Jacobs, with crit-friendly black powder weapons, the elemental expertise of Maliwan, Vladoff, who solve lower accuracy with more bullets, the toss to reload Tedior, or Torg with explosions! We also have 3 new ones. The Order with powerful charge and release blast, fully auto rippers, and the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
But that's just the start. We've introduced an all-new licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon. For instance, this flat-off assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion shield, and a Maliwan elemental switch, meaning it shoots fast and explodes things.
Oh
The higher
yeah.
the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn.
I
creating
love
wilder and
those
wilder loot.
guns where you just throw
And
it
that's
at
before
once you empty the clip, you throw it at them. I love guns like that. Yes, yes, absolutely.
Getting into alt fire
So glad they
modes,
brought it back.
underbarrels,
What
and
the
elemental
fuck?
damage.
The possibilities are truly endless.
Yo, that's
To
cool.
support
That's
playing with
cool.
your favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers. Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with deadless parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage. This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Okay.
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've overhauled our drop rates and loot across the game. We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever. And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear. But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. This not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable.
That's literally what I
In our
said.
new
That's what I was
system,
saying.
not only do all
The drop weight for legendary just wasn't legendary. I mean, we already know that. Everybody had a legendary. It was way too easy to get one. So hopefully they address that in this new game.
guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events. We've added the magic back to our loot chase, and we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
But let's get back to
They
combat.
actually
so I can
addressed
show you
it. They actually addressed it too. Wow. That's the first time that's happened. I don't know what that feels like for companies to listen to feedback. Wow. It's almost like satisfied. Is this what the feeling is? Wow. Like I literally just said that at the start of this video. That's what they need. One of the things they need to address, and they just sat here and said, "Yeah, we heard you." Wow,
my favorite thing.
that's actually
Ordnance.
insane.
This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers. Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, Ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills. Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects.
Okay.
Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble. As you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before.
She
On
getting
top
like
of
a
passive skills, you can further customize
Panther,
action skills with
Ghost,
augments and
Wraith
capstones.
thing. I like
These
that.
are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and functions to your action skill.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out, resulting in near endless freedom to experiment. You can swap unlock augments or capstones on the fly, or completely respec your skill trees at hubs around Kairos.
This gives us a chance to talk about traits. Each Vault Hunter has a unique passive ability called a trait. For Vex, her action skills attune to the element of her equipped weapon. So by swapping guns, I can change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other elemental type.
That's cool. That's really
And
cool.
also, you can pet the cat.
Dead end. Or is it? Let's see where this vent takes us. Gods. Are those test tubes?
Is Amara actually fighting with them? Oh, she is.
I'm down. But thankfully, our
What the
fight
hell?
life mechanic makes a return.
It
Of
better.
course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my ref kit. This new piece of gear provides health and other buffs, like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire, or movement speed.
I'm almost afraid to ask what's in the tube.
Oh, look at these guys.
Oh,
Are those
what?
crystals growing out of them?
By the way, if you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay. That's right. No more save
Perfect.
loading to run bosses. Now you can return to the arena and use
Perfect.
Roxy's big encore machine to spawn another run.
But we'll talk more about endgame later.
Actually
For now,
addressing
let's skip ahead and
problems.
show you something truly badass. In Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever, putting all your new skills, gear, and abilities to the ultimate test.
I like the design on this one. That's kind of cool.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Spoilers. That's enough of that for now. But we look forward to showing you much more this June at our first hands-on gameplay event.
And from everyone at Gearbox, thank you for joining us.
It's looking good. September 12th. So yeah, I did hear that they moved it up 11, I think 11 days or whatever. September 12th. Just got to get through the summer, boys. This does make me curious, but since they moved it up, why would you move it up? We've heard the game's getting pushed back because they need a little bit more, time to cook in the oven. But to move it up, they're owned by the same company as GTA. Man, I can't wait for Borderlands 4. I can't wait for Borderlands 4, man. I love Borderlands, man. I wish it was releasing a little earlier though, but we get what we can get. We don't throw no fit. Woo. But anyway, guys, though, I appreciate you guys for watching and coming through to my video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.
What do you desire?
Tell me that I'm the nigga that you dreamed of, and I hope that you not making this up. This damn that better than my